what's going to drive you on those days that like it's difficult and it's hard to stick to your diet? You know what I mean?
Well, I think, you know, for me, it's going to be all like results based. It's like, hey, okay, for me, like I'm going to be looking to add more power, more strength, and just a lifestyle. So leading into Worlds WBFF this year, you know, it's going to be, all right, I want to make some changes. I don't want to come in just the same, where it's like, okay, year after year it's the same package. No, it's like I want to use like information, strategy, and you know, science behind, you know, supplementation, nutrition, weight training in the proper way, where it's like, okay, I want to be able to like change this package as I want it, you know? So I think with that information, shit, it can help so many people, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone seems to like hit plateaus and it's like, okay, well, what do I do now? I expect to hit some plateaus.
Yeah.
So I can like open my mind, so I can be like, okay, how do I attack this? What kind of information, strategies do I have to like get going to like boost me past it? And I'll know, like the way I feel, the way my power is, the way I'm sleeping, everything, right?
Yeah.
So that for me is the driver.
Yeah.
You know, be able to like, it's an experiment for me. It's like, okay, good. It's not going to be perfect,
Yeah.
but I'm going to keep pushing in all areas, and that's what I want to like talk to everyone about. Is like, what are the areas of like training, nutrition, strategy, information about this piece of technology, not just outside technology, but this piece of technology. Your mind, your emotions, your energy, your physical body. How can you like push all that so you get like peak results?
So
Brother Brian, you tell me.
Well, for me, like the 6-week challenge is an opportunity for us to showcase like what we know about health and fitness. Because I think that there's a lot of misleading information out there about like how to get shredded, how to get lean, and how to like keep it. So I think with that in mind, you know, somebody might go on the internet and like look like how to get a six-pack. And there's like, you know, there's like 3 different sources telling them to do it different ways. So when people are executing their plans, they're not going to be doing it with like full intention because they don't trust the process. So for us, like we're going to give away like our cardio, our workouts, our nutrition plan, and all of those things in mind, like you're going to get to see like everything that we're doing. So then you can kind of make the decision for yourself, like what kind of process you want to go about, right? I think the process for both of us is going to be very similar, but I think the way that we execute is going to be different.
Yeah.
So I think based on that, you know, people will get to see like, okay, like this is how Sean's doing it, this is how Brian's doing it, like how can I take this information and apply it in my own life? And I also think that like the cool part about this is they'll get to see the transformation like week to week. So I'm motivated more than ever to like bring the best version of myself. I actually got a vacation in 6 weeks. So I'm gonna go to Thailand sipping, you know, sangrias on the beach. So gotta look good for that. But that's my motivating factor, and also the fact that like I want to show people something phenomenal. You know, my physique right now isn't something where I would step on stage. Like there's no way. But in 6 weeks it's going to be, and I want people to see like this is how I got from here to here. You know?
Absolutely. No, and I think that's perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through weigh-in, measurement, body fat, and you know, I think what Brian and I are trying to do here is just simply show that, hey, no matter where you're starting, it's just a starting point. And you can have different goals. And, you know, with the right strategies, information, different approaches, you can get there. You don't have to just be like, get on stage. But you know what? You can be like freaking amazing too. And I think that we can show you within 6 weeks, whether you're trying to like build muscle, lose body fat, just hit a certain weight on the scale, or even just have higher strength or energy, we'll be able to show you that in 6 weeks.
This is going to be the starting point. My goal for the program is going to be to lose about a pound and a half to a pound and a half a week. So let's see where I'm at right now.
92.8
92.8
kilos.
Kilos. Kilos. So that's about half a kilo to a kilo per week or so.
Okay, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, for me, same thing. I actually expect my weight to, in 6 weeks, to go up probably about 5 pounds, but I wanted the look, the aesthetics to be noticeable, with the hardness, the firmness, be able to like build more muscle and just tighten up without getting depleted. All right, so let's take a look. Step on again.
Technical difficulties.
All right. 9.5.
Let's switch weights. Sweet. We are going to introduce one of our good friends. This is Evan from Dynamis. He's going to be joining us on the 6-week challenge. So Evan, over the next 6 weeks, like, what are some of the things you want to accomplish with your fitness?
Definitely like to put on a little bit more muscle because I definitely need to. I think, and yeah, just get into a good routine, increase my activity, and lean up a little bit.
Cool. All right, let's grab that weight.
All right, here we go. Nice.
7 kilos.
Yeah, 92.8.
That's the exact same as me.
Alright.
What's that?
Let's put it rest differently.
Yeah, exact same.
So, Sculpt, this is going to be our best friend, measuring body fat percentage and muscle.
How does it work?
How it works is basically, it's real simple. This is the easiest thing, is we're just going to measure 4 places on your body.
Yeah.
Bicep, tricep, right ab, thigh. It's going to put together body fat just based on those 4 numbers.
Okay.
You can go into greater measurement, but for this test, it's just going to be simple, straightforward. Okay. And so it's going to measure muscle quality and body fat percentage for each muscle group. Okay. And give you an overall.
So, like, what's the highest amount of muscle quality I can have based on that machine?
You're going to reach upward. The scale goes from like 0 to 200.
Okay.
So basically 100 is average.
Yeah.
100 to 150 is fit.
Yeah.
150 to 200, that's like athlete and sculpted. So there you
Yes.
go. All right.
So what's the overall? Did we show you?
Overall. There's your overall. 9.1,
Okay.
156 muscle quality overall.
Boom. And now it's going to give you an overall.
Yep. Overall, 16 and 116 muscle quality overall.
Boom.
Lots of room to grow.
But you know what? That's the thing. It's like just a starting point for all of us, right?
Yeah.
And then just with the right information strategies, you can just balance, create the symmetry, the look, the power, everything, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what's freaking exciting about all this.
Yeah. $166 muscle quality, 6.9% fat.
For an overall, 7.4, 159 muscle quality.
So now that we've seen all our measurements and we know kind of like where our starting points are, I think it's important to know what your starting point is, otherwise you don't know like where you want to go. So now that we have our starting points, what do you think, Sean, is like, what's your goal? Like, what do you want those numbers to read at the very end of the challenge?
Obviously more muscle quality or density. In putting on any sort of size or the ability to transform my body the way that I want to. It's, I want to be able to put on some more size, but I mean like quality size.
Mhm.
And so to be able to like burn some more fat, bring those numbers down. I know the starting point was 7.9 or something like that, but I had the muscle quality go up, and in a balanced proportion. So it's like, okay, looking at those numbers, it's like, okay, good. I want to be able to bring in my arms, so the triceps, abs, quads, everything. Muscle quality is going up. So
Excellent.
training heavier, training harder. That's my goal for this.
Cool.
Evan, how about you? Looking at the numbers.
Yeah, definitely like to see muscle quality go up.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of room to improve there. I mean, the body fat, it could definitely go down, but I'd say probably my main focus would be the muscle quality for sure.
Perfect. No, perfect.
Yeah,
No,
maybe get that weight up there a little bit too.
Good.
Yeah. Sweet.
Brian.
Well, now that I saw the numbers, I definitely want, again, I did a bit of a bulk in the off season after coming off of my show. So now I want to get down into the single digit body fat, and I'd like to be around 6%, between 6 and 5% by the end of this challenge.
Nice.
That'll be the end of my
Nice.
goal. Yeah. We're going to be using Dynamis throughout the duration of our 6-week challenge. So Evan is actually going to walk us through what our supplement strategy is going to be.
Right on, yeah, so we're going to be using all of the supplements. So we'll be starting with Fuel, which is pre-workout for performance, strength, muscle growth. Menopulse, which is our branched-chain amino acid product. Beta-alanine as well, so that's going to help build some lean muscle, increase muscle protein synthesis before, after the workout, and throughout the day. We'll be using Refuel after the workout, so that's 23 grams grass-fed New Zealand whey, added branched chains and green tea to keep the metabolism up throughout the day as well. And then towards the end of the challenge, I want to shred up a little bit. We'll be using the Ignition. That's our pre-workout thermogenic. Also has the branched chain amino acid leucine, so that we're not breaking down any of that hard-earned muscle.
Hey,
Especially me, I
that's
can't afford
good.
it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Perfect. That's fantastic. So, yeah, no, we're going to be using Dynamis throughout this challenge, so we're excited about that.
Yes.
And yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.